Philadelphia Eagles have a heartbreaking ending to what was a great season, then just went to shit, to be honest. The divisional round to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, led by Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield went absolutely crazy, joining Tom Brady as the only two quarterbacks in Tampa Bay Buccaneers history to throw for 300 yards in a single playoff game. Baker Mayfield is literally looking like Tom Brady. Jalen Hurts was playing hurt, and it showed. His finger was dislocated, and he refused to wear the glove to help the finger. I don't know what that's about. Not sure if it was an ego thing, whatever it was. Definitely an interesting choice on his end. The Eagles were lacking A.J. Brown as well, so you can give that excuse as to why they lost. But regardless of the situation, the Eagles get absolutely terminated, only able to put up 9 points. That's offense was non-existent. I'm not exactly sure what happened to this team. They lose to the Cardinals, who was one of the worst teams in the NFL. They lose to the Giants, who are also one of the worst teams in the NFL. They get blown out by the Cowboys, blown out by the Niners. They lose to the Seahawks. Their last win was against Buffalo when Jalen Hurts had a phenomenal game-winning drive. I don't know what happened to the Eagles. Does anybody know what happened to them? Because they didn't show up to play this playoff game, and they haven't shown up to play the last month and a half of football. I don't know what's next for this team. I don't know if they keep Nick Sirianni. I don't know if they keep... What do you do? Jason Kelce has retired. Your all-pro Hall of Fame center is now gone, and he was the man that was running the tush push, that was getting them all those touchdowns. So now they can't even run a tush push because Jason Kelce's not playing. So what are the Eagles going to do? Can they continue to win football games next season? Are they going to be a playoff team next season? I'm not too sure. The defense did not show up whatsoever against Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers were breaking tackles left and right. Rachaad White was looking like a mini Marshawn Lynch out here fighting for extra 3-4 yards almost every time he touched the ball. And then they didn't even want to make tackles on the small receivers. You have this man Moore going crazy all game with yards after the catch. Baker Mayfield was just eating up the zone. No one came to play football. The offense didn't come. The defense didn't come. It didn't look like anybody really cared. I don't know what happened to them. They just got hit with some type of bug that just makes people trash at football because the Eagles are trash right now. I have no idea what is next for this team. That's the question in the air right now, is what's next for Philadelphia? Do you chase a new quarterback? I know it's crazy to say that, but he just lost the Super Bowl, and now he's out here selling in the playoffs. Is he going to get that Dak level type hate where ninjas are talking about, should we move on? And don't even get me started on Dak. That's a whole other video right there in itself. But Jalen Hurts, they need to figure something out because when he couldn't throw the ball, and honestly, this offense is literally lacking versatility. They can't really throw the ball too deep. They are a heavily running team. And when Jalen Hurts can't carry the offense isn't there. Jalen Hurts is pretty much the entire offense. It's one of those old Lamar Jackson situations where the offense wasn't versatile. And they're going to have to build something into the system, or they're going to have to get a new quarterback or a new coach. Something has to change. The system needs to change. Something in Philadelphia needs to change because they're losing games that they need to be winning. We'll see if the changes are adjusted or if they are not. But if they are not made, the Eagles are done. They're not going to do anything next season. It looks like teams have figured them out. If the Giants are holding you to 10 points, obviously there's some things going on. People are starting to figure out how to stop the Eagles. Now the Eagles have to figure out how to beat the defenses. And if they can't adjust to that, they are going to be done. So I guess next season will be the proof in the pudding to see if the Eagles are done or not. But right now, it is not looking good. It looks like they are cooked. But that's going to be it for this video, man. I hope you guys did enjoy it.